Hey, good morning everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida. Try to give you guys all a second to sign on, make sure we can see comments, make sure you share this and alert everybody else that we are live. Normally on a Sunday we would be doing a virtual tour, either a keeper tour or a feeding tour. We are pretty short on keepers. And so the last 2 weekends, we've actually not had enough people to do like an extra tour, but there were enough where I didn't need to help feed or be a buddy to anyone today. So I figured I'd just do like a small like walkabout, drive about like I normally would on a weekday. Kind of ease back into this. So looks like I'm seeing a lot of people I know in the comments. So I will keep going. Forgive me if I'm not reading the comments, but I am still going to do a live. So if you guys have questions, I know there are plenty of people in the comments that can help answer those for you. But I figure because I have not been around since Giving Tuesday on the lives, which that was a big day. Hi, Miss Lady. Here's Kali. That is a post-breakfast Kali. So we had Giving Tuesday, which I went live all day long that day, and unfortunately we did not actually hit our goal. We got pretty darn close, and we had a really exceptional day considering the year that everybody's had. So that was good and bad. Thank you, May, for the donation. And so the following day, I just tried to catch up on my work. And then that Thursday, we obviously had an incident everybody knows about. And I have just been working with the cats a lot and working to do all the other aspects of my job. But it's nice to be back. I have missed doing these lives. I have heard from a lot of you. Even if it wasn't directly, I still ended up seeing the comments. Even my own mother's like, I miss the lives. I'm like, oh, every time somebody says that, it makes me not want to do it. I'm being so bratty. But anyway, it is good to be back. However, we just can't do one of our traditional Sunday virtual tours. Thank you very much, Rexandra, for your donation. I would say, honestly, that's been the hardest part for me is I basically fundraise for these cats as my job. Every single day I come out and I do lives, and they usually have donate buttons, and then I run our online store, and I'm just constantly trying to raise money for these cats. That's my sole purpose. And so that has been the hardest part, is not coming out and fundraising for them. So thank you very much to everybody donating. Who are you watching? Who are you watching? So this is just Kali having a bath after breakfast. Should be a really nice day today. It's been dipping down into the 40s at night and usually about the 60s, low 70s, but today we started our day in the 60s, so it ought to be a really nice day. But a huge shout out to everybody who's going to be answering questions. If there's any newcomers, please, please, please make sure you ask questions if you see something that you just don't fully understand here. Again, this is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. I know Carol has done a few lives recently, and I think the Catterday walkabout started up again yesterday, so I was glad to see everybody kind of getting back into the swing of things. Later this month, actually not next week, but this week. What day is today? Sunday? So not this week, but the following week, I will be gone again because my husband and I are actually going to take some time off. I took no time off. I just wasn't doing lives. So, but it's good to be back, and what a year it has been. So in order to process it, we're going to go a little further south and just spend some days not connected to the internet or our jobs. So hopefully you guys got to see some of the Christmas trees handed out. That's kind of that's been a bummer for me, as things have been so busy and so hectic that by the time anybody's been able to get around to handing out Christmas trees, they're doing it on my days off. So I haven't been able to even see it myself, let alone bring them live to you. So I know Carol followed some on Friday, and I did see a couple of the small cats get theirs last week, but it was all the super shy ones like Diablo and Alethea, and cats that if we'd done a live you wouldn't have seen anything. So my understanding is they kept handing out trees all weekend long. Here's Simba. Hi, Sim. Simba's got his morning routine. I know. You had breakfast. This is your bubble where you beg for more breakfast. He eats over in that section back there. I know. Yes. Today's a very weird, like foggy, misty kind of a morning, and it does feel humid for the first time in a couple of weeks. So I don't know if we've got higher rain chances coming, but our temperatures are kind of back up. So we shall see. So I know Carol has already shown him, and I myself have spent actually a lot of time with this boy recently. So we'll go see Kimba. I know that's a big question everybody's asking is, what about Kimba, and what does it mean that he's on quarantine and things like that. Really, it just means, he's in the same enclosure he's always been in. And it just means that certain people are caring for him for the next 30 days. And he has his own set of tools and his own bucket. Hi, bud. So I've still been doing operant with him. I still bring him sickles. He's just only in one section. Hi, sir. Ooh. Hi, bub. Hi, bub. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, thank you. I know. He's been a little more grouchy than normal, but that's also because he's got this whole big section here with that pool over there, the pool that has the waterfall and everything. And he's got 2 dens and he's got a platform, but his favorite section is back behind on the other side over there with a big platform there, and that's where he wants to be, but for quarantine purposes, we're keeping him in this particular section. I know, yes, I know. How dare I come up here without treats, but I know you just had breakfast. So, Kimba, doing fine, just being Kimba. So I know that's a big thought on everyone's mind is Kimba, and he is still our gorgeous baby tiger. He already had breakfast. I know, I hear you. Got a lot to say today. And go get in your pool. He's like, how about you add some more food to my plate? That's what I really want. So, check in with him. He's just not seeing as many keepers as he normally would for the next, well, we're a week and a half into it now, but he still sees all of the coordinators and staff members and any of us that were already working with him for things like operant and giving him sickles and stuff. We're still doing that, so. All right. So really as I work my way forward, I need to go out and care for the squirrels that are still in the rehab hospital, Hocus and Pocus, and I have a ton of fruit and nuts in a bag on my cart. I just have to go get the rehab key. Hi! There's a gorgeous Manny. Thank you again very much to the 2 of you that have donated. Help make up some lost ground for me not doing lives over the last week and a half. And if you guys joined in late, we won't be doing any kind of virtual like guided tour. We just did not have enough keepers today, so. Hi! Did you get your Christmas tree yet? Been trying to look around. It looks like all the big cats got them. I don't know if Jinx or Manny got them. Did you get your tree? Did you? Did you get it? Yeah? I don't see it. Maybe it's all the way down there. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. So this is Manny Jaguar. We've, if you guys just joined in, we've only really seen Kali, Kimba, and now Manny. And I'm gonna be heading towards the small cats as I make my way forward because we gotta go take care of some rehab squirrels. So for anyone who's asking about that, so all other squirrels have been released except for the 2 youngest, Hocus and Pocus, and Oscar, the one that was found near the rehab area with a broken leg. And he's doing well. Thank you very much, Nancy, for the donation. And Hocus and Pocus are doing well. We were pretty afraid for her, the girl. She's the one, they fell about 30 feet out of a tree as like newborn babies. And she was very bruised up and kind of likes to lean and slide to the left a lot. But she is eating all the same food now. She is climbing and doing really, really well. So, but they are still too small to go to the outdoor cage yet. I think they're getting closer, but what are you doing? Very twitchy. So very twitchy. Very, very twitchy. Let's go see. Okay, I already see him. Let's go see my flat cat. See if I can tell if either of these guys got their trees. My guess is maybe they kept doing small trees. All the trees are smaller than normal this year though. Like a couple of the trees we handed out to like Diablo and some of the smaller cats, they are practically the perfect size. Like if Diablo had gone to the store and bought himself a Christmas tree, like it was the perfect size for all of them. I don't know why my stabilizer's acting a little funky. Hi, sir. Oh my very goodness. What are you doing? What are you doing over there, my boy? Who are you watching? Thank you, Diane, for the donation. Thank you, Sharon. Really appreciate you guys. It is good to be back, and thank you to everybody who did reach out, and I know you all mean well. It just felt like an awful lot of pressure. Yeah, I figured. So I'm bummed out too. I didn't get to see a lot of the cats get their Christmas stuff this year, but sometimes they play with it for like days after. So the other thing I can do is kind of cheat, and once I see where the trees are, I can bring over some like catnip spray or some spices. What are you doing? And I can toss it on the tree and then they'll interact with it again. Oh my very goodness, Jinx. So this is Jinx. He's our black leopard. We have one leopard, one jaguar. They look very, very different. But believe it or not, Jinx does have spots. Oh my goodness, look at that face. Was breakfast not enough for you? Thank you, Janine, for the donation. I really appreciate that. knows he's my happy place. Yes, you are. So we are due to release Poppy, I believe sometime this week. He was supposed to have gone actually the day that the incident happened here with Kimba, so obviously that was postponed, but I believe it's in the process of being set up again, so that'll be a very exciting, happy day. Well, Angel will still be in rehab. We'll still have one rehab bobcat. Trying to think if there's just anything else that popped up over the last week that I didn't get to relay to anybody. I don't think so. I'm sure somebody filled you guys in. So I'm not sure, thank you Becky for the donation. I'm not sure if I'll be continuing to do the Sunday virtual tours the way I had been, for a couple of different reasons. When we get around the holidays like this, it can be a little bit trickier to have enough keepers, and you know, obviously the cats always come first. But I feel like because we've been doing them so often, the excitement of them has been like teetering, so we might do them not every weekend, but maybe once or twice a month. I've been toying with that idea because it has been kind of hard to orchestrate it, and then the donations don't come in, and then we don't even have that many viewers sometimes. So might just do like traditional walkabouts like this in place of that, and then once or twice a month. That'll be more exciting for the keepers as well. I don't want it to ever feel like a chore for them, like, oh, I gotta do another one, but there's so few people willing to do them that we might start spacing them out so they feel a little more special again. That is just an obnoxious sound, isn't it? Don't eat too much of that grass, sir. Don't eat too much of that grass. He is such a goofball. You are such a goofball. Thank you, Michelle, for the donation. My very goodness sakes. All right, bud, should we carry on? We've only seen a couple cats, but we've kind of hung out with them for a while. I can't figure out why this... Bear with me while I try to see why this phone won't stay steady. Okay, try it. It's very wobbly, like it's just gonna fall over. But we've seen Kali and Kimba, and we saw Manny. We're here with Jinx. Look at that face. You are so slobbery. Oh my goodness. What's up with that? Sir. Too much. Too much. He's got all of his toys right here. And this is only the toys that are in one section. Oh, he's like, you panned away. Bye. As you can see, he's got many other sections he can walk to. All the way down and around. Okay, let's go see if Cyrus is still out. can't see your comments, but I really appreciate everybody who's helping answer any questions. We're always here and excited when people have good questions to ask. There we go. I'm gonna get the gate closed. Let's just hoof it. I'll leave that cart there. I've been coming out and doing scratches with Cyrus while he's on vacation, and he's so silly. I'm not totally sure where he likes to hang out during the day, because unless he's over begging for treats, I don't usually see him out here. Like, he's not utilizing the platforms or anything. He's not usually in this front den, so my guess is he hangs out in the very back section. Where's Cyrus? There's a Zuzu. Zucari was the only small cat that I saw get a Christmas tree that actually interacted with it. I'll come see you in a second. And I tried my hand at grooming Zucari, because Zucari and Cyrus came in together from the same rescue, and both had been declawed. So both of them are candidates for our grooming. Hi, sir! You're being very sneaky. Oh, look how sneaky you're being. Yeah, hi. Yeah, hi, sir. Yeah, you come see me. And Zucari actually let me touch him with the scratcher, so I have hope that maybe if I just, yeah, hi. Maybe if we distract him with the sickle like we do with you. Yeah, does that sound like a plan? So this is Cyrus, he's a caracal. Zucari is an African serval. He was the one I just saw right before Cyrus headed over. My very goodness. And they were both housed at like a cattery in Ohio used for creating hybrids and illegal pets. And both had been declawed, probably so they couldn't hurt each other and they wouldn't maybe destroy this lady's house. But because of it, they're both prone to getting mats around their neck and down their back and around their tail. And the older they get, the worse that'll be. So since they're fairly young, you're actually getting up there, sir. Yeah, I think Zucari is much younger than Cyrus, but anyway, that made me happy to see that maybe with some patience. Cyrus already lets me groom him, so that's been a really awesome, easy transition, especially coming from having only ever groomed Tiger Lily prior to that, and that was like a 6-month operation, so it was like took a lot of time to earn enough trust for that. But he was pretty accepting right off the bat, thankfully. He gets mats really bad around his neck, and so if I give him a popsicle and he sits in one place, I can actually get those mats. So we're hoping that Zucari will allow the same thing. Hi! I know. Yeah! And Zucari and Cyrus actually came here with a female caracal named Chaos, and there were like 15 cats at least that we were aware of that were all housed together, and they all had to fight for food, and they're very food aggressive and they're very territorial, and they proved right away, yeah, once they got here, that they did not want to share space. Big cats are solitary by nature. They usually only come together to have babies, and then everybody splits and takes over their own territories, and the cycle continues. So here at Big Cat Rescue, we never force our cats to share space with each other. Just leads to unnecessary injuries and aggression and stress, and they can actually kill each other, and so we just don't do that. That is some Cyrus yoga right there. Thank you very much, Carol, and everybody who has donated. This will be an awesome welcome back. Yeah, what was that noise? Woo! You're so good. You make everyone smile. Yes, you do. Oh my very goodness. Yeah. You got a lot to say today, don't ya? Okay. Should we go see Zucari? Let's go see Zucari. Hey, Zoo. Hi. Hi. Oh, very goodness sakes. Hi. I didn't bring anything to scratch, I promise. I know. You're a good boy though. So this is Zucari. Are you watching Cyrus? Do you guys remember each other? You don't have to fight for food anymore, so that's nice. Yeah. I don't have the comments where I can see them, so thank you again to everybody answering questions. I'm sure there have been plenty of questions about how Candy's doing, and we've repeatedly said that, you know, if we have updates we can provide, we will, but at this point it's a waiting game, and we're sending her all of the well wishes we can possibly muster. I can't stop thinking about her, so neither can my husband. I actually had the honor of going to India with Candy, where we actually saw tigers in the wild and many, many other species living their life carefree in the wild, and it was an amazing opportunity, and you know, my heart just goes out to her. So we will obviously provide details if and when we ever hear anything new, but at this point it's just send well wishes. Well, there's Ginger's Christmas tree. I remember her getting hers and she did not pay any attention to it. She just wanted to hiss at us. Typical serval. I'll probably continue to do lives where I'm not reading the comments, just to keep me doing the lives for a while. So bear with me. I know some people get very sensitive if I don't shout out their name or specifically answer their question, but that's why there's so many amazing moderators in these lives. So I'm just gonna show whoever and talk to myself, and you guys can help each other out online. And there's the cutest bobcat tail in the world. In the whole wide world. Hi, honey. What you doing? Hey, small girl. Thanks. Thanks. Hi. Oh my goodness sakes. That is a very floofy butt. That's a very floofy butt. Oh, I hear Gilligan. I hear Gilligan. I'm gonna go the long way. I'm gonna go around the back, because if I go around the front, I get stuck. There's a gate. So I'm gonna go this way. Oh my goodness. Oh my very goodness. Oh my very goodness. We'll go around this way to get to your playground, and then I can actually see Gilligan too. Otherwise I hit a wall. She is very fluffy this time of year. I'm so excited that she has started utilizing all of her space. Are you purring like crazy? She used to just hang out in one spot. Is that tree yours? Sweet girl. She has a ton of hay in this den right here, and I was totally surprised that she was actually hanging out in it. I don't ever recall her sleeping in a den full of fresh hay, but she loved it this year. Didn't you? It was very good. Hi. Are you purring? Thank you, Susan, for the donation. Are you purring? Hi, honey. I love you too. She's like, I'm just gonna show you guys everything I have. Just keep walking. Every enclosure I have. Thank you very much, Peggy. She is definitely my girl. She has gotten me through a lot. Oh, you got your Christmas tree? Are there birds living in it yet? That was very fun for you that one year. You got your Christmas tree? I missed it. Oh man. So I think it was Smalls' very first Christmas here. So she would have been maybe 3 or 4. And we put in a pretty big Christmas tree for her. And we leave them in there until they basically fall apart. And then like mid to late January, we'll go back in and pull them all out. And some little birds had set up a little nest in her tree, and talk about an enrichment that keeps on giving. That was absolutely ridiculous. What are you doing? Are you being sneaky? She is peeking around that platform. Smalls, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you going to sneak attack from up top? Okay. I saw a butt wiggle. I did not know where that was going. I didn't know where that was going, silly. I had no idea where that was leading. She's like, I'll hide. I'll hide. Linda's our coordinator today. I believe today's Linda's birthday. So very happy birthday to Linda, and she's spending it volunteering for the cats. I never expect any less from our volunteers. Our volunteers always spend their birthdays and all the holidays they can with these cats. Well, that might be as good as we're gonna get for a Christmas tree photo. You and your tree. Yeah, you're so pretty up there. You are so pretty up there. Getting riled up. And you're gonna lay under your hibiscus. I took a photo of Jasmine laying under the hibiscus plant when she was in the cage that Sapphire's in. And I've always loved that photo. And because Smalls is in this enclosure with this pretty hibiscus, I always try to I put her spice bags under it. I'm always trying to lure her into that area so maybe I can get a photo, and I never do. Because she does things like that where she just spazzes out and gets zoomies. Are you back? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness sakes. Small girl. I can't keep up with you if you go all the way back down there. I believe that Linda is signed up to do a specialty tour for me next Sunday. So as long as we have enough people to care for the cats, we will do that tour next Sunday. It'll either be a feeding tour or a keeper tour. I can't recall which was on the schedule. And then you might have missed it earlier, but I'll actually be taking actual time away, not just time away from the lives, but time away. My husband and I are going to take some time the week of Christmas, so I won't be around for lives, but I'm sure other people pop in and do some things. I actually think Lisa might be doing some extra things. Oh, did you just sneak up on me? I heard a thud. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Kate, for the donation. She is just all hyped up. I don't see Gilligan, so I guess we'll stay with her while she's in this mood. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Is that it? Or are you gonna wait for me to walk away again? Maybe I'll do it this time, but I'll actually have the camera behind me because I tried to walk away and then I heard her, but I didn't get to see it. Nope, she might be done. Regardless, now I actually do see Gilligan, so let's go see him. So, over the last 2 weeks, Gilligan's been doing really good with operant again. Hi, Bob. He actually very willingly comes running right over. Hi, sir. This is Gilligan. He's a Canada Lynx. And I think maybe it's just been the cooler weather, but he's actually like, sure, I'll participate. So that's been awesome. You're so handsome. Talk about fluffy. No one really gets fluffier than Gilligan. I do want to say a very big thank you to everybody who's been sharing this, sharing our photos, our lives, our videos, anything from YouTube or Instagram. Really helps us connect with new people, and those new people become sponsors and donors and repeat shoppers, and all of that is what we do to support these cats. So thank you very, very much. That's Beecher. How you been handling that noisy neighbor of yours? Let's go around the corner, see if Frankie's out. This is Gilligan's air-conditioned area back here. Frankie's on this side. And Frankie blends in so well in his enclosure, you just never know. I usually have to look for a little piece of white. Just walk all the way around. I knew you'd show up. Hi. I knew you'd show up. This is Frankie. Yeah. Ooh, I missed you. Yeah, I did. I missed you, sir. You're a very handsome boy. So Frankie Bobcat, we just saw Smalls Bobcat, and in the middle we saw Gilligan, who's the Canada Lynx. With some very cute bobcat sounds he just made. Bobcats have the most vocalizations out of any big cat. They can sound like barking dogs. They can sound like birds up in the tree. Looks like he got his Christmas tree and he just went over and peed on it. Did you just pee on your Christmas tree? Oh my goodness. I guess that can be what it's good for, right? For cat? Yeah, hi. Hopefully you emptied over there. Yeah, okay. Yeah. 2 major ways you can help the cats this holiday is ordering from our online store, bigcatrescue.biz. And if you're shopping on Amazon, make sure that you have signed up for Amazon Smile. It's a free program where you can choose Big Cat Rescue as your charity of choice, and they automatically donate 0.5% of your purchase straight to the cats. And that's added up to over $200,000. And it's a super easy way for you guys to donate to the cats. So right now, this time of year, those are 2 of the very important things that you can do for them. That is quite the tail. Your tail looks extremely long. I feel like Small's tail is like fluffier, like it's fatter. Yours is very long. Got a very long tail. If you were to see Gilligan's tail, it looks like the whole thing's been dipped in black ink, where with Smalls and Frankie, you can see how they have that white stripe underneath. If you were ever lucky enough to see a bobcat or a lynx in the wild, that is your biggest way, other than size. Lynx get way bigger than most bobcats. Although you guys have seen Shiloh and Max, so you know that bobcats can get quite large. Right? You're so darn cute. Are you slow blinking? I appreciate that. Yeah. So cute. So cute. Lots of bobcat tails in the camera today. Supposedly the cats show you their rear end like that because it's a way of showing you trust, and there's some kind of pheromone for them to be like, we're friends. They'll try to pee on you to mark you as their territory because they want to mark you as their own. Those are all the supposed reasons. But I have quite a few of them that do that, and then quite a few that do not, so I don't know. So cute. Oh, we gonna lay down? Of course, if I reposition where you can see his face, he'll probably get up again. Probably gonna get up again if I walk over there. You're so handsome. I will say that after Tiger Lily, the cat that probably slow blinks me the most is actually Frankie. He's very good at giving you cute little sounds and then squinting at you. Max Bobcat and Shiloh Bobcat are around 40, slightly under 40 pounds. And those seem to be the biggest that I've seen. And then Gilligan, I believe, was more around 50 or so. You're so darn handsome. You're very handsome. I always tell him he's the best Bobcat boy, because Smalls, of course, is the girl. But really, in all actuality, the Bobcats are just absolutely amazing. They are by far my favorite species. Speaking of, we'll just go see if we see Shiloh anywhere, and then we'll probably call it a day. Unless Filmo's in his tree, maybe. Don't see him in his tree. He got his Christmas tree, though, which is over there by his den, which is probably a very good idea for him. It's right next to his den opening. So my guess is that Shiloh got his too. Hi, bud. Oh, Filmo is out. Under the platform. Oh, ready to sneak away. That's Filmo. If it wasn't for you staring at him, I wouldn't have even seen him. This is Shiloh. What you doing, bub? What you doing? Bobcats can be found all over the U.S. as well, and so the northern bobcats are usually quite a bit larger, less spotty, more of like whites and tan, like sandy grays, and just much lighter in color and bigger in girth. And then when you get down to our southern bobcats, they tend to be a lot smaller, way more spotted, darker in color. It's all about where you find them. So I can see that 11 people have donated this morning. Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate that. And I really appreciate everybody who was helping out in the comments. Any newcomers that were asking good questions, we appreciate that. So I'm gonna go take care of Hocus and Pocus. And depending on how the week goes, mornings where they need help with the keeper, I will probably be doing that. Thank you, Paul, for the donation. If not, I will be trying to get back in the swing of things and doing my morning walkabouts. If you ever miss these or come in the middle or at the end, you can rewatch them at dailybigcat.com. There's an entire Q&A with Brittany playlist. Honestly, any day that I can't do a live, the thing I would love the most is for you guys to go over to that playlist and just rewatch an old one and maybe share it so it can reach new people. Because there are several years now worth of lives. Shiloh, you're very, like, on a mission for something. That tail hadn't stopped moving. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Please enjoy your Sunday and get ready for a new week, and I will see you guys again soon.